I finally watched the Mario movie.
Oh, thank you.
Me too.
So, I thought you were going to say something outrageous. I was like,
well,
I've done that. Yeah.
I watched it in IMAX 3D.
Oh, how was it?
It was fucking awesome.
Why IMAX 3D?
Because the option was there at my local cinema, and I was like, well, I don't even remember the last time I watched an IMAX movie, let alone a 3D movie. I didn't even know they were still making 3D movies.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Well, because I
thought
thought...
just like, fuck it, no more.
No, because like 3D movies were like kind of like a phase. Yeah,
Well,
like,
it was definitely a phase.
They were
a fad.
everywhere at one point and a fad, and like 3D TVs and shit like that were like a phase as well.
I mean, every movie is basically like shot in 3D now.
Yeah.
Well, not sorry, it is filmed. Then they're like, oh, this thing pops out at one point.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I have watched 2 movies in 3D in the cinema, and both of them start with A.
All right. I'm glad we understood that. I watched it too. I liked it.
I really enjoyed it.
Saying this, I watched it, and sometimes when you watch a movie and you pretty much just agree with what everyone already says, you're like, damn, I'm not special.
Yeah. Okay. So what was the general consensus with that film? Because I didn't look at any reviews or anything. Do people like it?
Yeah, people liked it.
Yeah, people liked it.
People said that Chris Pratt was fine.
Yeah.
A lot of the voice
Jack Black killed it.
Yeah, Jack Black.
Yeah, killed
Holy shit. He did not need to go that hard as Bowser. I'm sorry. Some people were just like, I'm just getting my paycheck. And Jack Black's just like, no, I was built for this role,
Yeah,
actually.
he really
Such a
was.
theater kid. He like over delivers on like everything. But that's why he's so good.
It was just like a Tenacious D role at one point.
That scene where Bowser's just playing the piano and
Everyone
singing the
loved that.
song.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Where did that come? Do you think that was actually scripted, or did Jack Black just show up in the studio one day and was like, I got a thing.
I have a rejected Tenacious D song. I want in this film.
I'd like to think that they cast him, and then halfway through it, they're like, "Hey, Jack, and he's like, "Of course, of course." That made me like irrationally happy. I was so happy when that happened.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
yeah.
It was just so fun.
Yeah, and
good movie.
The insane thing is, like, out of everyone, I think he sounded the least like himself normally.
Yeah,
like
he's done a lot of work.
Yeah, he put in a lot of work.
Actually, I forgot his name. Toad.
Michael Keaton.
Yeah, Michael
Yeah.
Keaton. He did not sound like Michael Keaton.
No.
Good movie.
I almost forgot at one point that
Yeah.
that was Michael Keaton. I was like, oh yeah.
It was good.
Why does
Yeah.
he sound like that though?
Yeah, I will say Seth Rogen definitely sounded like Seth Rogen.
Yeah, but
as
Seth Rogen
Donkey
sounds
Kong.
like Seth Rogen in every movie.
It was an interesting choice.
Yeah, I was like, yo, Donkey Kong just hit the fucking
Like-
blunt, man. Yo,
Danky Bong.
Donkey Kong.
I definitely agree with the take of like, as a movie, it's like fine, like it's okay, but as like a piece of fan service, it's fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
I think just because Nintendo have just starved the world of anything that's not video games for their like characters.
Yeah.
Well,
You know what I
everyone
mean?
wast to forget about the 90s live action film. You know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like the closest we got to like decent acting or anything that was good was like the porn Mario movie.
Yeah, because
the most
like
plumbing he'd done in
say,
years.
I will say, like I came into the Mario movie with almost zero expectations, just because I didn't really know what to expect from a Mario movie. Do you know what I mean? Like, how do you make a plot out of Mario? Like, I had no idea where this could go, and I mean, this has been
Princess gets kidnapped. Mario goes to save.
Well, it was very like a very hero's journey, basic story. Parents didn't agree with what he does. Yada yada yada.
Yeah.
You've seen it all before. The story's not special whatsoever. It's very
Yeah.
boring.
Yeah.
But if you like Mario, it's fun. You get to see all the little references.
I will say it was just super surreal because I couldn't see a movie like this existing 15 years ago because the entire thing just felt like a meme. I'm not gonna lie, this felt like a product of the internet, and I can't put my finger on why it felt like that, but it feels like this movie was made for like meme culture and just for kind of like internet and maybe Zoomer culture in general. I don't know.
I imagine like probably people working on it probably grew up with that kind of humor and the games and stuff.
Definitely the part where I was just like, where the fuck did that come from? Was the suicidal Luma? Do you remember that character?
Oh yeah.
I was like, where the fuck? Because like, there's no. Because Aki was like, so is there like a character like that in Mario Galaxy? I was like, no.
Well, not like that. I also realized that if you don't like care about Mario that much, the movie's kind of ass.
It is.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, oh, I don't. okay,
It's just like another Illumination.
It was like, it
animation.
was
Yeah.
like the 15th reference to the size of Mario's scrotum. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna continue. Like it, I don't know. It was fine. I was happy.
Yeah, I was happy. I came in. I came in not knowing what to expect, but just knowing I would get a bunch of Mario references and maybe some inside jokes, and that was basically the entire movie. It was the highest budget Newgrounds Flash animation I've ever seen in my life. Because some of those scenes where, you know, they just fucking, I think they start playing Beastie Boys or something at one point, and I'm just like, what is this doing in a Mario movie?
Yeah, the Aha Take on Me segment was a little bit weird.
Oh yeah.
that was kind of unexpected. But yeah, as like a certified Nintendo kid, I think, yeah, it was really just like one huge fan service to like the Nintendo fan base. But like, I think they also did it in a really cool way because like there was just so many fucking Easter eggs in that film. Yeah. Especially like musical Easter eggs. Like every time like a new, like Mario would get like a new power up or like there'd be like a new stage or whatever, they would like do this really cool thing with, I don't know who did the soundtrack, but whoever it was, they're fucking goated because like they just so seamlessly incorporated little bits and pieces of like musical Easter eggs into it. Like when Mario got like the Tanuki suit, and for a split second you can hear the Mario 3 theme, and I'm like, that's fucking cool. As like a Mario fan.
Yeah, I noticed the Luigi Mansions theme coming on when Luigi was like by himself. I was like, oh.
And like Rainbow Road as well, when they get to Rainbow Road and the Rainbow Road theme starts playing. I'm just like, that's cool.
I was like, oh, neurons activating. Oh, okay. I know this game.
It almost didn't feel like an officially licensed thing. It very much felt like if you'd have told me like a fan had made it, I'd be like, yeah, that checks out. Because the whole, like the one part I did find kind of weird was just the whole Mario Kart segment. I was just kind of like, all right, sure, that is a game.
It kind of felt like they would. At
points, they were like, what else we got? Mario Kart. Everyone loves Mario Kart. Put it in.
It kind of just felt like they just were writing the movie as they went along. So they were like, oh, we need to put a Donkey Kong here. Oh, okay, let's go to Donkey Kong Country. Okay, Mario Kart. Let's do Mario Kart. Rainbow Road. Okay,
and then they get eaten by a whale.
For some reason, this could have been the most 1 out of 10 movie, and it probably still would have popped off. I don't know. I mean, it's fine. So that's our like 9-month late discussion of the Mario movie.
So we all watched it. We all enjoyed it. It was good.
Yeah. I also watched. I guess because we're on movies. I watched Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Oh, I haven't seen that yet. I heard it's the first good Phase 5 movie or the new like post Endgame movie.
Well, Phase 5 of whatever it is, a disease. It feels like yeah, it's fine. It was all right.
And that's the review. Thank you very much for joining in.
Like I don't know. I don't know if like learning about it because I was not going to watch it initially because because like I watched 1 and 2. 1 was very fun. 2, I just found so boring. Yeah. I don't know if did you?
I've seen the first 2. Yeah.
Did you like 2?
I thought it had its moments, but at the same time,
weaker than 1, right?
Yeah. At the same time, I'm like, well, 1 had the magic because it had this new thing going on. It had like a fucking amazing soundtrack. Yeah. And 2 was just like, all right, we're gonna do a little more of the same, but not too much different. And I'm like, okay, well, it's good popcorn movie. Yeah. Yeah. So
is Guardians of the Galaxy the one with Groot?
Yes.
Okay. I've
and he looks like a fucking Roblox character in this one, and I just could not stop laughing every time I saw him. It was fine. I mean, like it was not the most compelling movie ever. The music was fun. It was great. It was long,
right?
Very long. The villain I thought was fucking stupid, and he just all he does is just scream all the time.
I don't know. I can't believe we just talked about 2 Chris Pratt movies.
Yeah. Like I actually found Chris Pratt pretty likable in this one.
Yeah. He's a likable guy in Guardians of the Galaxy. You know, that's
he's okay. Like what's his name? Fucking Drakthar, whatever. Is the killing guy, the one who shouts?
Oh yeah.
He's still the
Baptista.
Yeah, he's still like the best guy in that film.
Oh yeah.
Every time he's on screen, I did get a chuckle. He was pretty good. He carried the film for me. It was fun. It's fine. Yeah. 6, 7 out of 10, maybe. It's not like a 10 out of 10, like everyone say. I don't know where people are getting that from.
I think everyone, I haven't seen it, so I think everyone's just so starved of good Marvel movies.
I think it's just people have just been, like Marvel fans have just been cucked for like 5 years now. That they're just like, oh, something. Thanks, James Gunn. I can't wait for the next film, right? Yeah. Right, James Gunn? Right? We're making another Marvel film, right? So yeah, that was nice. Yeah. I wonder if DC was pissed. They were like, why the fuck did you make a good film when you're leaving them? What the fuck's wrong with you? Phone it in.
Well, isn't he doing a new Flash movie as well or something?
I saw the trailer for that.
Did you see it where they're like this? Because obviously, if you don't know anything about the Flash movie, Ezra Miller plays the Flash, and obviously Ezra Miller is a very notorious actor. I don't know if you follow any of the
kind of a douchebag. Yeah,
well,
is an understatement to say the
straight up
least.
just committed crimes, just like punched people in the face.
What?
Yeah, he's like a fucked up guy. I mean, you can on screen now. We can get the list of some things. He's a fucking asshole, and well, supposedly, and there was like articles being like, "This is gonna redeem Ezra Miller." And it's like, what the fuck? Why do we have to redeem him? Why can't we just get someone else who like isn't contentious? And then all the critics are like, "This is the best film ever," and it's like, why? Like you could, I don't know. Maybe it's a PR thing. Maybe it's like a big brain, galaxy brain PR move because no one's gonna give a fuck about a Flash movie unless you get some asshole to play him.
Yeah, maybe.